Welcome to the next installment of Angry Karens. We got plenty more Karens to get through, guys. Hit that like button and let's get into it. Maybe a bit of a controversial one up next. We've got what we call a biker Karen that may have a pretty reasonable point to begin with. However, the way that they're going about dealing with this situation, I think doesn't help anyone at all, and you will see that the police mention that as well. I will admit though, I obviously don't know enough about Chicago and the issues there, so this is probably a little bit up to interpretation. Let me know what you guys think with this situation and let's take a look.
There's a bi-directional bike lane, meaning cyclists come in this direction and in that direction, and there's not a lot of bike lanes in the city of Chicago, and he is blocking both of them. So we are asking him to move. It is illegal to block the bike lane. To back up. So when he comes back from lunch, maybe you could help him back up? Because it is unsafe for him to be driving in a bi-directional bike lane, and it sets a very unsafe precedent for everyone. And it also makes people not safe to bike in this bike lane.
Do you think you're helping the situation by sitting right here? Right?
Yes, I am. Absolutely.
Talking to her,
well,
not talking to you.
Now the bus can't ride either, right? Here, because you're sitting here too.
So that's what I'm asking. So
Do you think?
What I'm saying? Are you making the situation better by sitting?
Yes, I am. If it's your job to work for the post office and you see that it is difficult,
my job is to do the job.
If
I don't question nothing. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just going to do what they tell me to do. Now, it's up to y'all as the public to say, well, you need to move these mailboxes out of the back of the lane.
you're saying that the only way that you can do your job is to block this bike lane.
So when we submit a FOIA request, there's some official USPS document that says block the bike lane.
Do you want me to park out there and block the traffic?
Yes, I want you to park out there.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Next one up today is just a Karen showing her true colors in a small restaurant where she just appears to not like this particular family and she takes it out on them very aggressively. I'm not so sure if maybe the staff members have a bit of a background with this Karen. They seem to take it a little bit too blasé in my opinion, and I think she should have just been kicked out, but let's see how it goes down.
Pedro es muy controlador. Pero no está bien.
Please, Becky, be quiet. These are all Chinese people. But this little kid is a refugee.
No, he's mine.
No me digas nada.
No, they're not. They're the Chinese.
Becky, I'm leaving. Leaving.
Well, that's fine.
Leaving.
You can go. You're fine. Go.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Coming up next is a true case of a Karen going way too far and then instantly regretting it. She taunts this man with some incredibly bad insults, and it feels like a classic case of maybe somebody being way too much on easy street and just assuming that somebody's not going to react with what she's said. But I can assure you that this man does not take her words lightly. He actually follows her into this restaurant and he completely shuts her down. Let's take a look.
Who you calling? Who you calling? Who you calling?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone.
Calling?
Oh my
Now
God.
you scared, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why you leave me alone? Every
¿Tú me
special.
entiendes? ¿Tú me
Not
entiendes?
fair.
Sí, yo
I'm
sé.
sitting there in my picture. Two people pulled up. Don't stop me.
Ready to die?
Please leave me alone. No, I'm not.
Ready to die?
Wait, no. Please leave me alone.
Now who's now?
I can't breathe.
Now?
Nobody.
Nobody, right?
Yes.
Say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Say I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So I was just minding my business walking home, and this white lady called me the N-word and told me to go back to Africa.
Who's the monkey? Yo, I'm about to shoot you, yo. I'm about to shoot yo. Who's the monkey?
Stop.
Say it again.
No. Please
Say it
leave me
again.
alone.
Say it again.
Please leave me alone. Stop.
Who's the monkey? Yeah, say it again. Nobody, right?
No.
I'm about to boom you. I'm about to boom you.
Please.
Say I love black people. Say it.
I love black people.
Say you suck black.
Now, there wasn't too much context with this next one. It was a little bit hard to break down in terms of whether this was maybe a relationship gone bad or if this man just completely dislikes this woman's car. But it's a bit of a newer clip and I just figured maybe you guys would enjoy watching it. He completely goes crazy on this woman's truck, and all I could really think about is fingers crossed that she does have insurance, because this one is definitely written off. Let's take a look at this meltdown.
here, James. You're going to jail now. Look at this. Look at what he's doing. You're going to jail.
Now, I've definitely mentioned this in previous clips. I think Uber drivers must have their work cut out with them with some of these passengers and just Karens in general. This Uber driver definitely had the patience of a saint, but eventually after dealing with this Karen for way too long, he decided that he just had enough and wanted to cancel the trip. But as we all know by now, it's just not that easy to get away from a Karen. Let's take a look at this situation and just how this Uber driver handles this Karen.
I know. Get out. 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 Get out, please. I was just being nice because of this guy, but you... Please, tell him to get out, please. All right. All right.
Get your camera out of my face, boss.
I was just being nice because of this guy. She was not being nice to me. I have to report it.
Put your camera in my face.
Yeah, of course. I'm not recording you, sir. I'm not recording you, sir.
Already with what you said when I got.
I was just being nice because of you, sir.
Excuse me, I have you recorded.
I'm not supposed to wait up to 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay?
Listen, you said I have bills to be paid. It's taking too long.
No, I have the right to record it.
Look,
because she's being dangerous to me.
I'm being a gentleman.
You said you wanted bills to be paid.
I was being
right?
nice because of this guy, sir. But
look, I wish you the best, sir. Look, I wish you the best, but here you go for your bills.
You see this?
Go ahead.
You see this?
Throw it out. I don't know how to respond.
Sir.
Next up today, I really contemplated not putting this one in. It seemed a little bit sad, but at the end of the day, this woman was causing such a huge scene at the airport, and that's really what this channel's about. Having a flight cancelled may be extremely disappointing and annoying, especially if it happens several times, but I don't think there's any situation that you should act like this in public. Let me know what you guys thought about this one, and let's take a look at how she reacts.
Delta Airlines causing people to have nervous breakdowns because of all the canceled flights. It was her birthday.
Yeah, this was I want them to go to 8.
So, what happened with the flight?
It's being canceled. They transfer all passengers to the next one at 11:15.
Say what now?
11:15 at 8:21. Before going to 8:21, go to customer service.
For 8:21, and I can catch that one. She having anxiety with her?
That's all for Angry Karens today. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe.